What's going on, GPC fans out there? It's been like a month, but we're back, and today we have a special guest star from the original Disney Channel series. Take it away, Frank.
It's your boy from Mr. Meeseeks Productions, because I want to die and existence is pain.
Exactly.
How are you doing today, Josh?
We're doing pretty decent. As school has officially finished, so I'm now more motivated than ever to play Pokemon. That was the
Yep. Raise your hand if you tanked chemistry. If you can't tell, my hand is up.
I think I actually passed the AP exam for chemistry. Not gonna lie.
I did not.
Physics is a different story. I can definitely tell you that much. But chemistry, I felt like I knew what I was doing, especially response, which is saying something. Because I normally.
Well, now it's time to decipher the physics of these matches.
Dude,
nice segue.
Dude, for physics, a lot of our tests, like questions, were a lot like the AP multiple choice, like the actual AP multiple choice during that AP exam day. So I basically went off of what our answers are normally, and I went from there. Like something really retarded.
Nice.
Anyways, back to the Pokemon. Okay, so my opponent is Evader, aka Ethan, for week 7. He has a team of Landers T.
Evander Kane.
Yes. Primarina, Cobalion, Tangrowth, Electros, Alakazam, Gengar, Cryogonal, Kricketune, Slacking. Pretty broken team of like a bunch of physical attackers and a Primarina. Not much more to say. He also has an Alakazam and a Gengar, but Gengar is a piece of garbage now in this generation. Zam is still decent, but it's not great versus my team. And he also has other memes like Cryogonal, Kricketune, and Slacking. You know, not much more to say. But what I noticed about Ethan is that he brings a lot of the same sets, and typically they're very linear. They're like 252, 252. So it makes prepping pretty easy, pretty simple. Not gonna no shade to Evader, you know, that works sometimes, but just something I noticed when I was looking through his prep. So we're just gonna hop in. Frank, are you in the battle right now? Like, are you looking at the replay?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we're gonna go through this like right now. As we're gonna go over my, I barely went over my replay, so I'm gonna try to remember as much as possible. So I let it the Paloswine because that's a good matchup versus literally everything except this mon in front of me. So I have to switch into my dedicated wall because this tells me if he's Specs or Scarf, and that tells me that he's not Specs, which is fantastic because I don't get 6-0'd by it immediately. So now I'm gonna drop a Fire Blast on this Cobalion because it's stopping my my Ninetales from doing anything, and plus it's a pretty decent check to Paloswine. So I want to make sure I weaken it, and it turns out he's Lifer, but he clicks Volt Switch on my Latias. So yeah, I'm up 6-5 after turn 4, which is pretty fantastic. And looking at his team, he doesn't have a lot to check my Latias, considering if I'm like Z Thunder, Primarina could die, but unfortunately that's not my set. I forget what I was on this actually, but I clicked Calm Mind because I predict the aggressive play to not click Moonblast. And then I predict him to switch, and I click another Calm Mind, and he clicks Moonblast now. Frank, I don't know if you're keeping up with this right now.
Oh, no, I am.
Okay, yeah, so right now we're on turn 7, and I really wish I didn't get that special attack drop because Psyshock, I don't know what the roll was, but I did 65 at +1, so. My Latias dies for literally no reason, so I basically made literally one of the worst set of plays in my GPC season so far. Like, I can't say I was proud of those turns by any stretch of the imagination, but now I'm going to go into my Ninetales. I forgot what my set was because it's been like a million years, and I don't have the team anymore, but I clicked Try and it dies. I'm pretty sure this is Scarf. I remember. I'm Specs Ninetales because he doesn't have a lot for this Pokemon. Like, it literally 2 kills everything except the Cryogonal, which is funny. Now I'm going to go to my Paloswine and take this Flare Blitz because I eat it like a freaking champion. Shout out to
every good team needs a Pilo.
Shout out to Jared from Subway because that was a meal of champions, aka that Flare Blitz, because I only took 82%. And
I don't think that's why we should be shouting out Jared from Subway. I'm just saying.
Be quiet. He's actually right behind me. He's not supposed to know that. He's not supposed to know that about the fact that his existence is still not in prison. Anyways, yeah. Here comes the Cryogonal. I have Z Party Shot on my Persian, so I can revive Paloswine throughout the game if I want to. But I have a feeling that this is not HP Ground Cryogonal because, like I said, he hasn't brought too much creativity with his sets, so I don't imagine it being HP Ground. Like
you can tell because Landers isn't weakness policy, and he's not getting crit by an Icy Wind.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Behind the light screen.
That's a different story for a different time. But unfortunately, I don't have Icy Wind on my Pokemon. I have a Pokemon which probably kills this through the light screen because I'm Specs, which is pretty funny. But anyways, I drop a Toxic on the Heatran because I expect for him to switch out. I don't expect him to stay in. So now I get a free hit off because I don't mind him. I don't mind my sub going away. It turns out I outspeed this Landers for some reason. I'm not very speed invested. Like, I'm surprised I'm so surprised I outsped him. But I missed a Fire Blast, so instead of creating a Icy Wind through Light Screen, I missed a Fire Blast. What are the chances of either one happening? Oh, there's a better chance of me missing Fire Blast, but that's not the point. So now I'm going to switch into Persian because I think it walls it for the most part. Earthquake and it does less than half, so I scared this thing out with Foul Play. But I click Z Parting Shot because I want to flex. So I'm going to go right back into my Paliswine. And I'm going to go all the way back to full HP, and Landers is -1. As he actually clicks Z U-turn, which only does 2%, which is pretty funny. So now I'm going to get my rocks up so I can flex on this Landers a little more. And I think I kill him here with Ice Shard. Yeah, I do. So now I'm up 5-2, and it's looking pretty unwinnable for Evader. And he's going to go back into Crocodile. I know he can't touch my Heatran, so I'm going to go right back into it. He clicks Defog to get rid of the Stealth Rock, but not like it really mattered. I got up the rocks for the memes and nothing more. Then he says GG and he forfeits, and he gets out of there faster than a man on a one-night stand. So yeah, it's
he was spared.
Yeah, he was spared of getting absolutely destroyed by Heatran's fire and substitutes. But yeah, no, like Electros could not touch Heatran plus Paliswine. That straight up.
Yeah, get dunked on. Evader, Darth Evader, get slam dunked on.
Yeah, unlike Darth Vader, you didn't overcome the forces that were oppressed upon you.
He's Darth Vader before like Darth is even thought of. He's like young Darth Vader.
He's Anakin.
He really hates sand. That's why Paliswine gave him trouble.
No,
ground type sand. Yeah. It gave him so much trouble.
Yeah. That's why he didn't bring an electric type. Oh no, never mind, he did. But his electric type packs Giga Drain coverage because he hates sand. It makes total sense now. Wait, he also brought the.
It's so coarse and rough, and it just gets everywhere.
Yeah, he has a water type to like blow away Paliswine. You want to know why? Because he hates sand. He just doesn't like it. It's crazy. But yeah, no, I absolutely thromped Evader. Like, this was easily my most dominant win so far this season, and I doubt there's gonna be a more dominant one unless I get a 6-0 sweep straight up. Anyways, now we're going to move on to the Week 8 match. That was versus Melantosh. So, oh, wait, that's not supposed to open up. I'm going to do this all right now. I'm not even going to pause. I'm just going to do this right now on screen because, you know what? I don't even care.
Live editing?
Yeah, live editing. You know what?
Oh, my.
That's as crazy as it sounds. Okay, so, yeah, he has a Mega Kangaskhan, Halucha, Bulu, Core, Fortress, aka Garbage, Mimikyu, aka Debating My Existence, Nidoqueen, also Debating My Existence. Okay, let me guys give you a little backdrop. I don't even think Frick knows about this, so you can take a seat while you listen to this. So, in the IPA Championship last season, I got 6-0 by, well, not literally 6-0, but like, Nidoqueen ate my ass. You know, long story short, and I lost the championship to a Nidoqueen.
As it does.
Yeah. And then Mimikyu, just literally in general, eats my ass, dude. And literally, every single time it comes, it beats me down. And I hate Mimikyu for that reason. Literally, just seeing it on my screen just literally lowers my my lifespan by about probably 20 minutes because it's just so it's a depressing Pokemon to look at and it's depressing to play against. It's so stupid.
That's me and seeing it's a crit.
It's a crit. Hey, Shady Penguin is posting Pokemon again, so amen to that. Anyways,
shout out to Shady. Shady, sponsor us, please. We love you.
Hey, shout out to WBE, aka Half the League's Trash, aka Dan's trying to make money off YouTube even more, aka hashtag Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, aka Kanto is Trash, aka Let's Get.
I swear to God, if it's another Pokemon Go, I quit this game.
I'm gonna Pokemon Go to another game franchise because I hate.
I gotta go now.
I want to end my life. Okay. I actually don't remember any turns throughout the game. I'll try to remember though. Anyways, this is just a normal. I think this is a sub Mega Mawile or SD Sucker, something like that. It has a lot of bulk to take high jump kick from Halucha, something like that. Bulu, Mimikyu, basically everything on his team except the Nidoqueen because I hate Nidoqueen. Persian was something. Probably Fizz Def with Pardon Shot for the Kangaskhan. Shaman was something. It was for sure HP Fire for Fortress and oh, I remember now. It was Psychic Shaman to deal with Halucha because I take a +2 Acrobatics. Fun fact. Yeah, that's what it was. And For Slowking was Fizz Def for the Kangaskhan because I handled that pretty well actually. Latias was Z-Move with Calm Mind. Z-Move Latias is actually broken. I don't know if you noticed, Frank, but it's actually busted. Like I bring.
Oh no, I know.
I bring the same set every week because it's so busted. Like literally, there's no other set to bring. And Heatran, I forgot what the set. It was a good set, but it doesn't matter because I was forced to sack it to the broken mon called Mimikyu, as you'll see why. So yeah, we're just gonna hop in. You can join alongside me, Frank. So yeah, turn 1 he leads with this broken mon. Literally, I hate this Pokemon, and the thing is, I have to play aggressive around it. So I click turn 1.
Also, I'd like to say that naming your Nidoqueen Victoria after Queen Victoria Elizabeth's better. Suck it.
Okay, actually, something I should mention. No shade to Melantosh, but like I hate his nicknames. They're just all not very creative, my opinion personally. Yeah, so I have to play aggressive turn 1. Like, if he clicks Sludge Wave and does, like, literally 80 to 90% to me, so be it. I don't want rocks up on my side as of now. Eventually, I think they do get up, but that's not the point. So yeah, now I'm going to click Partner Shot, and I'm going to go into my Latias because it's really my only switching. And he clicked Sludge Wave, and even at -1, he did 40%, which was, by the way, literally the maximum roll on a modest Life Orb Nidoqueen, so not a great start so far. So we're gonna go into Male Fantasy to Mawile as he goes into Bulu. So I think I predicted that. Either way, this is a fantastic situation for me. So literally Mawile gets to fire off anything. I believe I clicked Knockoff as I knock off the Wiki Berry or the Aka Berry. So this was for Fire Fang Mawile specifically, or HP Fire. So now if I had Fire Fang, this would just die to me right now. But I don't have Fire Fang. I think I'm SD Knockoff Play Rough Iron Head. I'm pretty sure that's my set. And I'm now gonna go into the Shaman. I don't know what this was. I forgot. I already said it was Koba Berry with coverage and Leech Seed and Synthesis. I don't know why he went into the Bulu, but I'm gonna switch anyways because Heatran is a safe switching. Like if you click Superpower, I live anyways, so it's not like I care too much. So at this point, I'm looking at his team and I'm trying to understand what my win con is at this point. Lodi looks pretty good because it outspeeds everything except Hawlucha naturally for one, and with grassy terrain, but Latias takes an acrobatics reasonably well, like pretty well. Are you still here, Frank?
Yep.
Just making sure. Okay. So I forgot what I got my rocks up. So yeah, now I got Stealth Rock up, which is pretty nice. Now I'm gonna go into my defensive Slowking as he clicks Power Up Punch, which was literally the worst case scenario. But I am EV to take a +2 return as he clicks return and first on the 77. Next one crits me, so I die. The crit was a roll, to be fair. Without crit, it was a roll, but it was in my favor. But, crit takes that out of the picture, and I lost my only switching to this Pokemon. My only switching to Hawlucha. And, yeah, this just is not fun. That really blew. I throw some salt in the chat if you want to look at that, but, yeah, whatever. I click Foul Play and Nidoqueen. It does a decent amount, because Nidoqueen actually has, base, decent attack. Anyways, I go back into Latias. This is basically just a chance for me to click Roost because I know he's not going to stay in here. He goes into the Bulu, basically screaming that he has Mega Horn, but I think I still make the choke play and go into... Oh, never mind. No, I go into Heatran. As he makes the double into the the Kangaskhan, which is unfortunate because I would have preferred it. If I clicked the move on the Bulu, this died, which would have been fantastic, but... Unfortunately, that's not the case, so he's gonna now click Brick Break. I'm Chopper Berry, so I'll take a pretty negligible amount of damage from that. And I Flamethrower and he dies. So Heatran claims a kill, which is fantastic. But now he's gonna go into the Mimikyu. So I have an easy switch into the Mawile, right? But he knows that. He knows I have that. He knows I have Persian. Persian is really limited at this point, and it's really only here to stop Mimikyu from winning, because as I can taunt, foul play, etc., etc. But you know what? I can't do that because if he clicks SD, I'm in a humongous amount of trouble, as Persian does not obviously kill it because it has the substitute, and +2 Play Rough is going to absolutely obliterate me, and then Shaman doesn't kill this thing. Mawile obviously will die to a Z move from Ghost, and then this dies to +2 Shadow Claw. Latias dies to +2 Shadow Sting. So this Pokemon busted. This is why I hate Mimikyu. It's just so stupid to play. I hate it. And if Mimikyu wasn't so stupid, my Heatran would live another day. But I got a second to the obvious.
Yeah, take that, Mimikyu.
So, yeah, I could have easily swapped in the Persian and it would have taken that well, and I would be in a fine, perfect position. But you know what? I couldn't do that because this Pokemon is fucking broken. So now I'm going to go to my Mawile. This takes any hit. He's going to go for SD because his Pokemon is actually retarded. So yeah, now he's at 94%. This will get obliterated by Iron Head. I take Shadow Claw really well. Like 60% isn't bad. Iron Head is going to literally send us to the 4th dimension. As now I'm up 4. Actually, no, it's a tie. 4-4. I'm going to go to my Shaman. He clicks Rapid Spin, which is a good play in this part, you know. I can't complain about that. So there's a good chance that no rocks go up in the field. I click HP Fire and I find out this is literally like max HP, basically near max Bidef. As you can see, my C Flare actually does about as much as it does more than Hidden Power Fire because Grassy Terrain is broken. As Mega Horn still does like a shit ton. And at this point, okay, I should probably explain to Frank and the viewers what's going on. So I understand at this point that my win con is Lottie. Looking at his team, Fortress is going to die to HP Fire. Nidoqueen is going to die to a Psychic as long as he's not Sucker Punch. I'm in like a good position. Alucia doesn't actually kill me, and this dies now to a Psychic. And he understands that as I go into my Ladia, so I could have easily made the great play of flicking Calm Mind, but I don't do that. Calm Mind never won me the game, straight up, because now my Psychic does not kill Hawlucha. As he actually clicks Earthquake on my Latias, which is kind of a choke play, as now I click Psychic on this thing, and he now goes into the Bulu, and I'm going to click Psychic on this, and that's also going to die. And then I'm going to click Psychic on the Nacho Libre, aka like literally the most standard nickname you can name on Hawlucha. That's also going to die. Then he's going to go into Nidoqueen. Like, my only worry here is he has Sucker Punch because that wins him the game if he has it, but he does not have it, so I win. Good game, well played.
And thankfully he gets punished because just like how T-Tar and Escadrille used to be, the Hawlucha and now Terrain is the new basic bitch strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really such an easy way to win that you can literally be brain dead and probably win with it because it hits the.
I know because I am and I have one.
But like personal opinion, like if you're gonna do the strategy, get Coco with Lucha. If you can't get that, don't even use the strategy. Period. That's just my opinion because the defense boost with Electric Seed is just way better than whatever other seed you can get. But either way, Hawlucha is busted. Literally every ability. Limber is broken because you can't get paralyzed, aka best status in the game. You can't, obviously with Mold Breaker, you can actually do stuff against like Rotom and just stuff like that. So, but yeah, Latias proves to be the broken Pokemon it is, and I straight up sweep. Even without a Z move, I just straight up destroyed. So not bad. I'll take that. I was
get tossed.
I thought I was gonna lose this game straight up because for one, my Slowking got crit by the Kangaskhan. But luckily, Rocky Helmet literally did exactly what it's supposed to do. And it did like 1,000,000% to slow to the Kangaskhan. But I had to sack my Heatran. Heatran was actually really good in this game for like Bulu specifically. But I had to sack it. It was also great for the Fortress as it can't really touch me. I know he had Earthquake, but Grassy Terrain is a thing. It reminds you. But yeah, I'm not going to say more. I won 3-0 and there's not much more to say. So now we're gonna go over to
Kuno.
Me versus Jock is week 9 now. So this was actually a really tough matchup since we both had very similar teams. And obviously I want to have a really good record going into the playoffs because at this point I'm clinched and I'm just trying to close in for the #1 spot. So this was a very, very tough matchup to prep for. As you'll see in the replay, it's very similar looking teams as, yeah, this is just one of the tougher matchups we've ever had as there's really no way to predict what he's going to bring as including.
Oh yeah, predictability out of the window. You just got to go with your gut.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to go over my prep. I had Male Mew in case I got the trick off. I would be able to give him a useless item. I had an Iron Ball Mew in case I got to fling that onto another Mew. It would slow it down by a 4th, I think is how it works. Either way, it would slow down tremendously, and that's what I want. We also have a Normalium Z Metronome Mew in case I need to pick off one of the other Mews, and it's at about maybe 40%. Z Metronome is a roll to kill at that point. We also have a Lumberry Mew in case I get burned, or toxic or paralyzed, or any stupid status I'm able to heal immediately. I also actually I got the team right here. I can show you guys exactly. I also had a Rocky Helmet Mew because typically Mew does a lot of physical attacks such as U-turn, knockoff, and etc. So Rocky Helmet seemed like a really good idea. Also, I Quick Claw because the chance to guarantee outspeed a Mew seemed really favorable in my opinion. So I went with that, and that's basically the whole team. So we're gonna now hop into the wrong replay. So yeah, now we're gonna hop into the replay. So yeah, Jock is also a playoff contender, so this was a really big game for us. As I'm going to click Metronome turn 1, I go for the Dizzy Punch, hoping... I'm going to scout for a spread as clicks Acid Armor turn 1. This leads me to believe that he's either a Calm Mind Stored Power Mew, or he might just be a Baton Pass Mew into a specific setup sweeper, which could be pretty bad. But I click Zing Zap, again, just trying to scout his spread as he clicks Cut, which is great because I'm able to get Rocky Helmet chip damage, which is good because I'm assuming this doesn't have any recovery, as luckily I went to speed tie. I'm guessing this was a speed tie with the magnitude because I pull off a magnitude 10 as he gets a magnet rise, and that would have been pretty unfortunate if he got the magnet rise off first. I wouldn't be able to get off the crucial chip that I'm able to get off, as now I click Boom Burst and that nearly 2 KOs him from that point, but with the Astonish and the Rocky Helmet chip I'm able to put him at 12% since as a result Discharge is able to finish him off. So I'm able to get rid of a really big threat with the Mew. Mew was a really big threat versus my team, so it was really great being able to get rid of it, as he's now going to go into his own Mew, and I'm going to click Coil because I want to see what he's going to go for, and there's no move that this Mew can go for that would kill me, as he actually clicks Conversion and turns to a Ghost type, which is really favorable for him because now his Stab Ghost moves are going to be, well, they're going to be even stronger now due to being Stab. So this is really unfortunate for me. So if he pulls off like a Shadow Claw or a Shadow Ball, I'm going to be knocked out of the park. But luckily, since I'm +1/+1/+1 with my accuracy, defense, and attack, we're still in, I guess, neutral positions. As I click Bubble, that was a misclick on my part. I was really hoping I would get a different move, but I get the double kick and I'm able to get easy, clean chip damage on that. As I now go for the Steamroller, hoping for the flinch, and I get the flinch. So fishing for the flinch was really favorable at that point. As I now go for Light Screen, predicting him to click Shadow Ball, as I would live a Shadow Ball if he went for it there. But he goes for Autotomize, so now he's going to be faster than me guaranteed. And then he goes for Flame Charge, but luckily I get the Fire Lash, so now he's at -1 defense. So if I'm able to get another physical attack that has decent BP, I can kill him. But he clicks Clamp, and I'm able to put him at 22%, but the lefty's recovery is being really annoying at this part. I really wish I brought leftovers on one of my Mews, but I didn't think he would bring leftovers. I thought maybe Cobra Berry was a better option on his Mew, but leftovers also made a lot of sense looking at it. As he clicks Synchronize, which is fantastic, because if he would not have converted into a Ghost type, Synchronize would have done damage to me, which is pretty hilarious. As he now goes for the Venom Drench, but minimizes Broken, and I'm able to dodge that, but the Clamp is really doing its toll, as the Mew understands that the situation calls for a Haze, as now he's able to get rid of his drops, and he gets rid of all my boosts as I die to the Clamp. So now I'm going to go for my other Mew, go for Twister, but this Mew, it must have a really bulky EV spread because I'm doing nothing to it, and with Leftovers recovery, I'm just really not doing that much. As I go for Boomerang, nearly kill him, but he lives on 7%. As he goes for the crit Fell Stinger, which is annoying.
Oh yeah, that Fell Stinger. If that defend order came in a turn sooner, ooh, that could have swayed the turn of this battle.
No, but you crit me, so it didn't matter. It would have gone through my boost.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
But hey, it might not happen then. But then again,
also, I don't know why you're talking as if
you use Icy Wind.
I don't know why you're talking as if you're Jock. You're Frank. We're talking about me versus Jock. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. You see, his name is the real Jock, so this must be Jock, right? It can't be you.
Let me just scratch that on the
now, I go for conversion and turn into a normal type, so now we can't touch each other with our stabs, which is fantastic. I go for the ground for him to click a specific move that was physical, but he doesn't. So now this thing is getting up to a really high amount of HP. It's now at 41. It's going to be at 47% at the end of its turn, but luckily I'm able to get the struggle, as that's going to do a good amount of chip, but he wants the preservatives for Death Fodder, so he's going to switch. As I get Fling, which is unfortunate, because if I would have been able to fling my Iron Ball into this thing, that would have slowed it down tremendously. But this isn't my Iron Ball Mew, this is actually my Normalium Z Mew, as he's actually going to prove to be Normalium Z as well and get the Tectonic Rage. I go for Fire Spin and miss. I'm not going to go for my own Z move, but he predicts me at this point. I couldn't believe my eyes, dude. I've been playing before in Pokemon, but this was something I really was like dumbfounded by. He clicks Lunar Dance, predicting my Z move, and obviously there's no target, so not only does he beat my Z move, but he gets the absolute free recovery on any of his Mews now, which is unfortunate because now I'm in a really bad position. As I go for the Z Metronome and there's no target. Now Mew's all the way back at 22%. I go for the Meteor Mash and I do get a +1 boost, but Mew's looking pretty unhealthy. As he gets a Razor Shell, it does a decent amount of damage. So this is really unfortunate at this point. And then I missed a Mega Horn. I was +1. I was at +1 and I missed a Mega Horn. That would have done a tremendous amount of damage. But I go for Ice Cold Crash next turn and I get the flinch. So we're tripping this thing down little by little. As I go for Dark Pulse, hoping for another flinch, but I can never get that lucky as he gets the substitute. So this is really unfortunate because now a lot of my moves aren't going to be able to break the sub, and I misclick here and I click Memento and it fails, and then he clicks Hyper Voice and then he kills me. So now he's up 4-3 with a substitute, so this isn't looking very good like at all. I go for the Zap Cannon because that would definitely break sub, but I miss as he goes for the Cotton Spore. So now he's guaranteed to outspeed me with a substitute. And now he clicks the Attract. Like, I don't know what he was thinking. Mew is definitely not a male or a female. It's actually neutral.
Hey, it's 2018. Let's not judge.
He's unsure about what his gender is. Anyways, I scout for the damage from Fusion Flares. I click Roost. It only 4 hit KOs me, but this is not really bad because he gets the Baton Pass, so he gets to go into a full health Mew with a substitute. So this is looking really, really bad as he gets Lunge and does literally a tremendous amount of damage because he's Life Orb. So that was really the worst case scenario because I also get self-destruct and I kill myself. So now it's 2-4 and I got a Quiver Dancing Mew in front of me, so things are looking up. But unfortunately his Mew is doing a really good amount of work to my team as I get Strength for the second time in this game, as he gets Eruption, but luckily I'm +1/+1, so it doesn't do too much damage. As I get Close Combat, which is unfortunate because now my Spadef not only goes back to neutral, but I'm now at -1 defense, so this is looking really bad. As he goes for the Agility, so now he's gonna be faster than me, and I get Grass Knot, aka literally the worst special move I could have gotten, to be honest, because I think Grass Knot's like base 20 power against Mew. Anyways, he gets Flame Charge, kills me off, and it's looking like a GG. He has 4 more Mews, and I only got 1. As he gets the Water Gun and is going to die to Life Orb, which is fantastic, as I go for these Metronome and Lava Plume, but there is no target for the second time in this game, as he goes for Steel Wing now, and it's going to be basically hope that this Mew is able to 1v1 the rest of his team, but Jeffrey hits the field, and he clicks Happy Hour, so just like, so Jock and his team are going to experience a Happy Hour, and because drinks are on Jeffrey, and I'm definitely going to lose, as I click Moonlight, scouting the damage on Dragon Hammer. Doesn't do too much, but look, at this point I'm running out of PP, and I get the Burn, which is actually worse because not only is he at more HP, but Burn's just gonna do less damage to me overall, and he's also Rocky Helmet, so I'm at less HP than before. So basically I'm just waiting for this game to end. I click Bounce, which is fantastic because now he can't hit me, as he goes for Punishment, which would have done a pretty decent chunk of damage, but yeah, I forgot he had Rocky Helmet, so I'm guaranteed basically dead this turn. As he clicks Darkest Lariat, kills me off, and that's going to be a GG well played to Jock. Well played on his part. His prep was fantastic. I really couldn't prep for what he brought.
The substitute Baton Pass, that swayed the momentum of the game, definitely.
Yeah, no, there was like nothing I can do about that. But I mean, now I understand what to prep for because he did make the playoffs. Spoilers, you know.
And the Happy Hour coming from Jeffrey, that was just a bit rude. Like, you don't have to be like that. Come on, Jock.
Yeah, I mean, I was hoping to pay for drinks after the game, but, you know, Jeffrey stole my thunder and was like, hey,
like, you don't have to be a douche about it.
Like, I got a couple Benjamins, and I know a couple of nice young ladies. How about we go all to Buffalo Wild Wings and watch the game? Hey, guys, let's go for the Vegas Knights. No, I'm not a fan of the Caps.
Vegas? Are we about to date this video?
Yeah, today is May 31st, 2025, and the Cubs have won the pennant for the 3rd straight year. Cowboys are a failure like always. Texans suck, and the New York Mets are officially extinct because they were never a thing to begin with. Anyways.
So the Pirates are continuing to be schooled by their older parent, that is the Cardinals. Fuck you, St. Louis. Fuck you.
I think everybody hates St. Louis, to be honest.
St. Louis just pulls players out of nowhere. They just pull them right out of their ass. It's just like, this isn't fair. Oh yeah, St. Louis got 5 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Great job, Pirates. Such great close. Fuck you, Clint Hurdle.
How do you think I feel? In the bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, 1 out to win the World Series, and the Rangers blow it. Literally, absolutely blow it. Like, for two years in a row, they blow it in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs.
That is true.
What other team could possibly say such a thing? Honestly, it's really the worst possible thing you can happen to anybody. Like,
San Jose Sharks creating the say otherwise.
Yeah. Anyways.
Never forget the reverse sweep.
speaking of reverse sweep, we're gonna go over to the last match of the GPC movie. And oh yeah, this is a movie. I don't know if you guys noticed. Anyways, this
roll credits.
and we don't know what the title is called, so technically we can't roll credits until we come up with the title. But anyways, protect. Frank can't see this, but I can. Anyways, we have a protect, parting shot, foul play, taunt, Persian. Protect is to scout the obvious Scarf Mean Shot that he's gonna bring versus my team. Because Scarf Mean Shot 6-0 my team, so yeah. Anyways, next we have a Violate, Palace Finds enough attack to a KOE max HP, Mega Latios with Icicle Crash plus Ice Shard, max HP and a lot into defense because I can actually take a max attack high jump kick from a Mean Shao. Believe it or not. And an Earthquake plus Ice Shard would kill it. Earthquake would actually kill it straight up. Anyways, next we have oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, yeah.
I might just buy myself a drink.
It's okay.
Nice fresh cherry Coke.
I've already drunk too much Coke.
That is my drug.
Yeah, I've drunk too much Coke today, so I don't think I should buy anymore. But anyways, yeah, we have a Fizz Def Shaman with C Flare, Synthesis Toxic. This takes a hit from Mean Shao pretty well, and not to mention, a lot of his team can't really touch him. So this is a pretty good set overall. It outspeeds it outspeeds the set of Mamoswine I expect from him to bring, which is to outspeed Timid Heatran. So I hit 280 to outspeed his creep. Yeah, I decided to be a bit aggressive on this Stevie spread. If he's max speed Jolly, he outspeeds me and absolutely. He's not gonna kill me with Ice Crash, but it would do a lot. Next is near max Fizz Def King, Slow King again for the second time in this movie. Yeah, Seismic Toss for the Pokemon because it can actually do damage. Toxic Scald and Psyshock. I didn't see Slack Off as too necessary because I don't see a lot of situations where I click it, and I couldn't really fit it either. Next is a Mawile with enough attack to do damage. Last Pokemon is a Soldew Latias, which is built to win the speed tie versus his own Latios. So this is going to be a fun game already because you can tell that this is off the basis of RNG. Well, a coin flip, really. Yeah. So, yeah, Frank, I don't know if you're in the match, but I'm going to hit play. So,
yeah, I am.
All right, so turn 1, he leads with his Silvally Fire. I didn't actually know what type of Silvally he would bring to this game. So Silvally Fire made sense because it's actually one of his... Well, he has a Latios too for Shaman, but... Oh, actually, no. I know exactly why. This is probably max Fizz Def for Mawile because it resists both stabs. It's one of those sets because if anybody knows anything about Draft League, the best way to counter, or quote-unquote counter a Mawile is to literally just bring a max Fizz Def Fire type. Max Fizz Def Pyroar. I've seen it before and it's worked. Max Fizz Def, I don't know, some other random fire type that you can think of. It kind of works, actually. So, makes sense. I actually didn't realize that until now. I click Protect because I want to see if he's Pardon Shot, which he obviously will be. I click Foul Play because I want to get chip damage on this thing. And now he's going to go into his Empoleon. I'm going to click Taunt. This is the second time in this movie that Taunt has worked on a Stealth Rocker. So, that's fantastic. I'm going to go into...
Yeah, get tossed.
Yeah, this is the second time Taunt has tossed somebody. I'm going to go for Leech Seed on the Silvally Fire. And the Pardon Shot is so obvious. And I should click Leech Seed, but I'm really a pansy. So I go into my Palace line, and this is going to be free reign for the Mean Shao, and I don't like this. I live a hit, but I don't kill it because I'm -1. But I'm going to go to my Slow King, and I take it really well. I'm going to fire off a free Skull because there's a 30% chance that I burn something right now for free. As he goes to the Empoleon, I can no longer prevent rocks, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to go for the Seismic Toss and do a decent amount of damage. Also, something I should really explain, and also I don't agree with Knockoff here because I could have easily stayed in with my Slow King, because I was Cobra Berry exactly for the Mean Shao. So I could have stayed in and clicked Seismic Toss again, but now I lose my leftovers on my Persian, which is really bad, actually, because Protect leftovers is really broken, and I was hoping to take advantage of that, but I no longer can. And anyways, what was I going to say? Anyways, I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say after this. Anyways, I go into my Persian. I no longer have leftovers, so I'm just going to click Foul Play. It does a ton. I click Pardon Shot, my bad. I click Pardon Shot as I go to my Mawile, put this thing down to -2. This is the biggest choke of the entire game. Literally the biggest choke of the entire game. So I thought his best play here was to actually hard switch. I didn't think he would stay in here and click U-turn. And I'm actually a sub punch Mawile. And instead of being a good player and clicking substitute instead, I click straight focus punch. And he clicks U-turn and I don't get the punch off. And he's going to go into his Mamoswine for free as a result. So this was literally the biggest. This is probably the worst play I've made in my entire life. I honestly can't name.
Done or die.
I can't name a time where I've made a worse play, honestly. Anyways, this is a free foul play. It does 46% to the mean shell. Protect second, scout for a scarf move. He's gonna click U-turn. And now I'm gonna go into my Mawile. He's gonna get a free switch into the Mamoswine, and I'm gonna sack my Persian. I knew this was gonna happen. Like, there was no ifs, ands, or buts. But this gives me a free switch into my Paloswine, because even if he stays in, I take this really well. And I get rocks up for essentially free, but he's in here. If I click Earthquake, this died, so I don't agree with this play necessarily. But to each their own. Now he goes into the Empoleon on the obvious Sugarberry Earthquake. I guess well played in this part. I'm gonna go into my Slowking because I take the Scald. I take a knockoff obviously because I'm Colbur. He's gonna go for the burn because he's Torrent boosted, so why not, right? And yeah, Seismic Toss kills him. Also, I remember what I was gonna say. Seismic Toss is cool because I get to scout his HP spread, so I can tell you for a fact that he was exactly 248 HP. Fun fact. Anyways, now he's gonna go into his Latios. I'm really scared about this because I know this is gonna be Dragon Dance. It makes a lot of sense versus my team. And I missed fucking Toxic. This really pissed me off. I thought I lost the game at this point. I thought I lost right here. But I landed Toxic now, so here's what I'm thinking. He's gonna click a move to kill this thing, right? And I feel like that is a Earthquake. I'm going to go into my Shaman on the Earthquake, and that was actually really huge because that was obviously to cover the Mawile switching as well for the Dragon Stab. And I actually take a Dragon Claw after leftovers. And I'm going to click Synthesis as a result. And I'm just kidding, I go to my Slowking because I forgot what I did. As I don't take this very well, like at all. So now I'm going to go into my Shaman again. And Dragon Claw is obvious. And and a Roost is obvious. Wow, I don't remember any of these plays. But now I still live a Dragon Claw. I know I do. And I live. And then I go for Synthesis, and I'm still out of range of a Dragon Claw. And Toxic is doing literally a ton of damage. And I finally forced him out as I click Synthesis again, I'm back at full. So, if it wasn't for my pro plays right there, I got swept straight up. So, I'm going to give myself credit there where it's due. Anyways, he goes into the Savali Fire. I know he's going to click Defog, Pardon Shot, etc., etc. I honestly doubt this even has a fire coverage move. But I find out here that he actually, he clicks Pardon Shot. And now he's going to go into his Thunders, and now this is his second biggest threat because this is probably Nasty Plot. I go to my Paloswine because I'm a Heat Master Lord, and I'm going to click Ice Shard because I cheat. And now I'm going to, okay, he flinches me with Icicle Crash because I predicted for him to predict my Shaman, and now I'm going to go to my Shaman predicting the Earthquake, so I still got to play aggressive on with my Paloswine because if he clicked double Icicle Crash, I lost right there straight up because that would put me in range of Ice Shard. But now I gotta just click Seed Flare, and as you'll see, he was actually the spread to speed creep my Heatran. So my creep on his creep worked, which is good because I was worried.
Very, very creepy.
Yeah, that. Anyways, this is gonna obviously click Sludge Wave. Actually, no, he clicks Dark Pulse, and he gets a flinch. A 20% Dark Pulse flinch on my Leech Seed, which is huge. And then I'm gonna go. I landed, but I'm gonna die to a +2 Sludge Wave, and I know it. So, Audio Shaman, you basically got shat on throughout the entire game. Anyways, I click Ice Shard. That's nothing, dude. And
hey, there's no shame in trying.
That's actually the name of that's the pun right there. Actually,
I know.
Yeah. Anyways, okay. This was actually the heatest game. I don't have Sucker Punch on this Mawile, but he doesn't know that, right? So I click Sub, predicting him to think I had Sucker Punch. So I go for Sub, because that was my only play. There was no 50-50 here for me because I only had Substitute, but he doesn't know that, right? So I get Sub up and I get a Focus Punch for absolutely free. So this time Focus Punch will work. He actually does have Flamethrower, which is unfortunate because there was a decent chance if we didn't have Flamethrower that I would have got a Sub up. Okay, so this is the 50-50 of the game. I should probably really go over this. Frank, if you're gonna... okay, actually, Frank, I'm interested in what you have to say about this. Okay, so let me explain to you the situation because we're gonna actually get serious right now. So, okay, this is Scarf Mean Shell, right? I have a team of Slowking, Latias, Mawile. If he clicks I Jump Kick here and I go to my Slowking, I win right now, I'm pretty sure. But if he clicks U-Turn and I stay in, I get a free Play Rough and I win that way too. So, in my opinion, I think But the thing is, there's risk in both plays because I jump kick. If I stay in here, we'll still win him the game most likely because my Latias is in range of a Scarf knockoff of any sort of chip damage. Not to mention, I have to win a speed tie and hit a Draco Meteor, go to -2 or -1 at best, and he still has a Thundurus and a Mean Shao. While I only have Slowking, which will die to a Thunderbolt and Mean Shao combined. So that happens if he clicks my jump kick and I stay in. So in my opinion, that's a no drawback. But if he clicks U-turn and I stay in, I win right now. So I don't know what play you would have made here. Like, I hard swapped into my Slowking. That was my play, personally. I don't know if you would have done the same thing, so I'm interested in what you have to say.
Huh?
Oh. Okay. Oh, by the way, this is Reckless Mean Shao because he never got regenerated, which is actually pretty big. Okay. So this is a big 50-50 here because if he clicks that jump kick and I stay in here, I lose, I think. But if he clicks that jump kick and I go into Slowking, I win. But if he clicks U-turn and I stay in, I win. But if he clicks U-turn and I go into Slowking, there's a good chance he wins. So this is basically the definition of a coin flip. Whatever move you click here, it either works or it doesn't. So I don't know if your play, if your me is to stay here with your Mawile, or if you go into Slowking. I don't know what you would choose personally. Because I swapped into my Slowking thinking that he would obviously not. I didn't think he would click U-turn. I thought that was a big joke personally. So I don't know what you would have done, and I'm asking what you would have done. That's basically all I'm asking.
Because I can't think things through. In my mind, I would have rationale that somehow this was not a Scarf Mean Shao because I'm an idiot, and I would have probably sacked Mawile there and then somehow got rewarded for being stupid and tried to pull it off like I knew what I was doing.
Okay, so you would have actually won right now because you clicked U-turn on my Mawile. So you would have gotten a kill for free and would have won the game. So you're right. You would have won right there. I didn't because I went into my Slowking. Okay, let me explain this turn with Latias. The roll is 45 to 53%, so that was a max roll on Dark Pulse. So there is a chance that I live, but it's really not in my favor, obviously. So if I am able to get...
You never tell me the odds, kid.
Yeah, hey, Solo is a good film. Watch it if you haven't. Speaking of watch it if you haven't, am I still recording? Good, I am. Alright, Dark Pulse is a roll. And I live with 1%, baby! Yeah! It was actually 0.3%. I lived on 0.3%. So, that is unfortunate because if you got the roll, you won. But I think after all the RNG that literally went against my favor throughout the whole game, I think it was fair to assume that I deserved something, literally something to go in my favor. Especially considering that it was a 39% chance to a kill. Dark Pulse, like the statistics of 2 Dark Pulse hitting and killing me was 39%. So if you look at it that way, it was in my favor. But after that first Dark Pulse, it was in his favor to kill me. But yeah, I don't know. It's just something retarded. I kill him. I sack my Latias. I know. I go to my Slowking on the U-turn as he now goes into his Mega Latios. As this can't kill me, and I am able to just Killick, Seismic Toss, and he dies to Toxic. So now he has 3 Pokemon left. I'm not gonna choke. I'm just gonna sack Latias. If he clicks my Jump Kick, I win with Slowking, as he does. So I'm gonna go to my Slowking, click Side Shock, and win. So, yeah. Very, very nail-biter of a game. There was a lot of plays here that obviously could have been better. The Focus Punch play was really the worst play I've ever made in my life. Also, Healing Wish Latias could have been cool, but it didn't really come into play like at all. But yeah, it was a good game. Honestly, this was one of the better games that I've had throughout the season, so I can't really be too mad. But yeah, that was a good game to Troy. That was the last game of the season, and we
also get dunked on.
I mean, not really. This was a nail biter. The only thing he got dunked on was by RNG.
It was a nail biting dunk, like last minute. Shoot for the 3. Goes in. Crowd's cheering.
So we're talking about LeBron now.
Oh my!
We're talking about LeBron in the NBA playoffs. How he's only
Let's not.
He's only made like 3 buzzer beaters this playoffs already, and he's probably gonna make.
Isn't this like the fucking 4th time that they both met in the finals?
And next year's
Warriors
gonna be, next year's going to be the 5th. So there you go.
Oh, come on, Houston, do something. Same with you. I did. No, I want Houston to do because fuck Boston. Boston, you get like everything good. Fuck you, Boston.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Houston was up 3-2. They had no reason to lose the series, but they did.
Hey, any Boston fans listen to this? Blake Bortles is the boat. The boat is greater than the goat, because everyone gets called the goat, but no one gets called the boat except Bortles. Therefore, Blake Bortles is God.
But Blake Bortles is for who's for again? The Jaguars.
Yeah.
So he has nothing to do with Boston. Literally the polar opposite of Boston is the Jaguars. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blake Bortles made it to the conference championship and lost to
because I hate everyone in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. old man Ben and his squad of goons.
Captain Fat Fuck, as you could also call him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's angry because Steelers drafted a quarterback. Oh, that they didn't ask him for permission. It's not like he knows what permission means anyway.
Wait, who's he in this situation? Big Ben?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if we were talking about like the owner or something. Hey, if we're gonna be talking trash about NFL teams, man. Hey, Jerry Jones, get rid of freaking your puppet coach. He's not good, and he never.
Jerry Jones, stop being the Hitler of the NFL.
No, I don't mind that. Just like get a good coach. That's all I ask. Don't. I understand you want to be manipulative of the whole team, so you get some guy who's soulless to be your coach. So that way you control the entire team. But you know what? You got rid of Des Bryant. You got rid of DeMarco Murray. There's a lot of things that is confusing.
Yeah, by the time of this video, Des Bryant is still unemployed. Also, get dunked on.
Hey, nobody likes Des Bryant, to be fair. I didn't even like Des Bryant. He played for the Cowboys, man. He broke the Cowboys wide receiving record in a span of, 8 years, which is pretty good. But I never liked Des Bryant. So, whatever. Dak Prescott is average at best. That's coming from a Cowboys fan. So, yeah. Ezekiel Elliott is the GOAT. Don't quote me on that. Jason Witten will be missed. Honestly, he was actually one of the better Cowboys I've seen. And I've been a Cowboys fan for about 10 plus years. So, it's unfortunate for him to finally go. To be fair, he's old as hell. But, he played like he was 25. So, it's unfortunate for him to go after all this time. He's basically the Tim Duncan of the Cowboys, or of the NFL in general. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
We're stalling at this point, right? We've been recording for a long ass time, dude. I don't know how long this is gonna.
I mean, as of now,
I don't know when we started.
Yeah, wait, no, they're not playing tonight. Oh, wait, no, yep. I'm not thinking straight. That's 2 nights from now. All right.
Oh, we're talking about the Cavs.
Oh, I was talking about NHL playoffs because hockey's a great sport. All you out there who say basketball is better than hockey, you have not watched a full game of hockey.
Game 3 is not for another 2 days? Are you serious?
Yeah, they're taking a break because now they're going to Washington.
I don't know.
All right, come on, Washington.
Prove
to be the 4-5 record at home you truly are.
I've seen Mia Khalifa's Instagram post about how she wants Washington to win. That's basically all.
Yeah, that's why I don't want Washington to win.
Yeah, because she's basically the sports whore for all DC teams, and it gets annoying after a while. But
I think she's just a whore.
I mean that's true.
I mean, when there's a news article every other week, you sliding into sliding into some fucking athlete DMs only to try to dunk them. It's now you're just being a douchebag.
Yeah, she tried to go into Juju Smith-Schuster's DMs, right? And she got
dude. Listen, I may hate the Steelers, but He's been a gift to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he's awesome. I love
when the whole city can rally around you because someone stole your bike, then
you are likable. I remember that. Yeah.
Now, please, Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown, take notes. Deflate your heads.
Le'Veon Bell, please stop being such a cancer. Antonio Brown.
Oh my God. Le'Veon Bell, retire. I dare you. Please. Do it for all of us. Please.
It would do us more of a benefit. Possibly imagine. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
We're not paying you $15 fucking million to choke every other week.
He's only getting paid $15 million? I thought it was a lot more than that. Yeah.
I think he was demanding like $15 million a year, which is ridiculous because fucking Connor McDavid's getting paid $12.5 million. Sidney Crosby's getting paid like around $8 million, and you're demanding almost double than Sidney Crosby. You are nowhere near Sidney Crosby's skill level. So
no, I mean to be fair, nobody is like Sidney Crosby's. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. Like he's definitely good, but. I mean, I would definitely say that Lemieux and Gretzky are still above him.
No, I mean like of modern day hockey.
Oh, yeah. I mean, modern day, I'll definitely still have Crosby as number one because when you have 3 cups under your belt, everyone's like, I love Papa McDavid. I have his jersey in my closet, but Crosby's got 3 cups and many successful playoff runs under his hand. So
yeah,
I still give the edge to him, even though he's not producing like how he used to be, but he's still producing.
I mean, yeah, he's old. It's to be expected. Like,
I mean, to be fair, I think he's only 30. He's not that old, but he's definitely edging out of his prime soon.
Yeah, like hockey players only stay great for so long. Like he started at 18, so I think the wear and tear of the NHL is getting to him.
Yeah.
I would imagine it has to be, right? Like, there's no way it isn't.
Or you can just be like Old Man Yager and you're basically ageless. He still technically hasn't retired from the NHL. He has come out and said that, yeah, he's still going to try for a job next year, which you probably will get.
Oh my God.
Old Man Yager is not too old.
I like how, while we were talking about this, there's just a giant slow king on my screen, just literally wagging his tail around, just like, minding his own business. Like, right, no, let me switch sides so it makes it even better. See, like he's just his hand behind his back, and he's like, I love sports.
I have no clue what we're talking about anymore.
I'm talking about this this king, this slow kingsicle, because that's his...
Oh, we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording, dude. Yeah.
Oh.
You never said to.
Hey, everyone.
You never said to end it. Yeah.
All right, I guess we won't end it since it's... how long are we into this? Because if we're making a movie, we're profiting off this.
I'm going to make sure I get my...
How many ads can we squeeze into this?
Make sure the video is 10 minutes and a second long. That way we can get
it. Yep. Classic Verilify.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably fit at least 10 ads into this.
Dude, I regret myself, and I watched a game theory today that was saying how Payday breaks the game, and they fucking credited Verilify in the video for something, and I'm like, well, I'm not watching game theory ever again.
Yeah, no, I'm never touching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
This was I watched game theory, I think, maybe a week ago, and I started watching through it again after, a year of not watching, and now I'm just like, you just credited one of the most cancerous fucking people in the Pokemon community. Bye-bye.
Yeah. I mean, I like his science videos that, the Mario World-based science videos are really cool. I like those.
Oh, yeah.
Like
the science behind it.
Did you watch the one behind the bomb or whatever his name is?
I don't think I did.
Have you seen the one with the blue shell?
I did see that.
Yeah, the amount of energy a blue shell is able to radiate in one explosion. And basically whoever's in last place is the only one that would survive the explosion. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess this calls for an ICL International Amino Karting League video now.
Maybe after the the tennis league, where you might be able to get that in.
Oh, Oh yeah, or the Sluggers League too.
Yeah, Sluggers. The only
Dude, if we get the Sluggers League, your boy's getting Waluigi as team captain.
I mean, isn't all the Slugger games are off Wi-Fi now, right? Because they were for the Wii and such.
I don't know. I hope so. I only know of Mario Super Sluggers. I don't know if I honestly don't know if there's a new one. I've just
there is no new one.
to that.
If there was a new one, I would already have it. I would already own it. Yeah.
Dude, Sluggers is, and will forever be my shit.
Yeah. The fun fact, there was a Mario Sluggers in a McDonald's one time, and I played it. And it was really fun. Yeah.
So I guess we should wrap this up.
Yeah, I was really about to hit the stop button right now. So, yeah, if you guys are still watching for some fucking stupid... Thank you for watching.
All right. Boys, don't forget to click that dislike button down below and unsubscribe and leave a comment on why you unsubscribed. We'll see you all later.
See you guys.